What is blogging and how to make money from it? Locales, or weblogs, are one of the fastest creating strategies for mass correspondence. Despite the way that web diaries at first got standard thought during the 2000s through articles in observable papers and magazines, a couple of well-known weblogs now rival standard news sources with respect to readership, and, apparently, social centrality. The blogosphere has impacted races and corporate methodology, and a couple of web diaries have countless pursuers day by day. Furthermore, they are diverting to scrutinize, and staying in contact with them can be charming, too. 1. Choose what kind of blog you have to make. Cut out a claim to fame and pick a smart title that gets the core of your blog. Remember that a blog, like your pieces of clothing, is an extension of you. For by far most, your blog website page may be the primary concern they remember you with, and you should be sure that you are inside is reflected in your blog. 2. Decide how consistently you are going to post. Some case that posting at any rate once reliably is perfect. Some in like manner express that 3 lively posts a day are indisputably more reasonable than 1 long post at customary spans. Anyway, others in spite of everything ensure that, when they update a blog each other day, they get a bigger number of pursuers than while reviving a couple of entries in a singular day. Form at whatever point you need, the substance matters. Whatever you do, review that, for most bloggers, it's beginning and end about scrutinizing, and an enormous number of them would slant toward quality over some. At the point when you start, you'll see that you attract a particular readership, and you may need to change how you work your journal to assuage and keep the pursuers you've gotten. If you decide to post just once every week, guarantee your posts are persuading, captivating, and silly. Moreover, guarantee your posts are on time. Something different, your followers may think your blog is torpid and will stop looking once you post again. 3. Get a couple of things together already. Some recommend amassing about a month of material before you educate anyone concerning your blog. It is recommended that you essentially start making, and reputation will come in time. Try not to spare a moment to return and adjust areas to make everything just the way wherein you need already or after you open up to the world. You can change any entry at whatever point with most blog districts. Creating a notable blog doesn't happen with no thinking ahead. The substance of the blog originates from making journals, which suggests the blog is for you. Created in the way you feel is commonly legitimate. 4. Tell dear sidekicks about your blog in solicitation that they tell their allies. Every now and again, if you use it as another way to deal with facilitate with people around you, you'll give indications of progress response. In case you push it unreasonably hard, don't be stunned if they neglect your blog, since they may feel you're simply scanning for commendations and thought by starting a blog. Remember, blogging is about you, and the more thought you put into yourself, the more people are going to observe. 5. Look around the internet for online diaries that people love to examine. Scrutinize and post to them carefully. Leave a note that truly has something to do with their site so they understand you truly put aside the push to concentrate on the material posted. Make an effort not to envision anything back therefore. Essentially, commenting will cause others to will undoubtedly visit your blog and do in like manner. Discontinuously, when you offer comments to regions, an associate with your own one-of-a-kind site will starting at now be joined with your comment, aside from in the event that you are posting beginning with one encouraging site, at that point onto the following. In case you're at ITW and you read a blog on MySpace, by then it is reasonable to consolidate such an association. 6. Thoughtfully comment on other sites. On most blogger goals, an associate with your own blog will be normally associated with your comment. So the more online diaries you post on, the more people will be made a beeline for visit your blog. Clearly, don't just go on and post spam, since that may ward people off. Leave significant comments that the individual will value scrutinizing. In case you have to communicate your decision on an article, take the necessary steps not to be impolite to the writer of the article.